Hi everybody, Judy Tuttle here with Tuttle Up Stamping. I'm on day 16 of my 31 days of Facebook Lives in January. I'm so glad to be with you here today. I have a fun celebration birthday card to make with you that actually uses 3 products from Celebration. So I hope it'll inspire you and your creativity and your desire to get as many of those celebration products for free as you possibly can. Hi, Laura Kemp. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad to be with you here today. You guys will be happy to know that I got a full 8 hours of sleep last night. It felt so good. My sleep has been a little rough lately. So I went to bed at 9:30, woke up after 6:30. It was beautiful. So I am revived and ready to go with you today. How are you guys doing out there? Like Laura, when you come in, will you jump on and let me know you're here? And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about just a couple of things that I have going on in my Stampin' Up world right now. Hi, Jackie. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so I keep talking about this. My Super Saturday event is a collaboration between Monica Ghiberti and Kim Allen. Monica lives in Virginia and Kim lives in North Carolina. We have created a beautiful set of 3 classes that you can choose from. You can choose 1 or 2 or all 3, whatever your budget allows. And I'm going to tell you, you guys are going to love, love, love these projects. They are just beautiful. I think I showed all of them a few videos ago, maybe on Sunday. I'm not sure. So the deadline to sign up for the Super Saturday event is this Sunday. You can come to the GCR Church in Midland and do it with me in person, or you can do it online. You can get the projects in the mail or at my doorstep. Hello, thanks for joining me. Shipping is included in the price. When you go to the link, you'll see that shipping is included in the price. Okay, if you're coming in person, that shipping cost that you do not have to incur goes towards the snacks and food, breakfast and lunch that I will be feeding you that day. It's going to be a really fun time. So this Sunday, and again, I'll put the link to that in the description. Let me get rid of that. Let's go here. Here's one of the classes, Hearts of Elegance, 4 cards and an awesome 3D item included with that, with the 3D item, with the gifty item inside. The second is the Wildflower Birthday class. I did a card with this on Sunday, I believe. Beautiful gold, blingy, over-the-top birthday cards, but so easy to make because of all those printed die-cut ephemeras that are included. You get an entire pack of the DSP and ephemera for this because it would just be too hard to make this work with all the die-cut labels. So you get a full pack of that. You get a roll of that gold ribbon that you see in the upper right-hand corner. You get a whole package of those embellishments you see sprinkled on there. It's going to be an amazing class. And then the last class for this event is With You in Mind. This uses the Bloom Impressions DSP paper, which you get a quarter of a pack of that. You get the stamp set With You in Mind. It was a Julie Davidson $1 million stamp set that she designed. And it comes in this one, the stamp set comes with the class. The other 2, you need to buy the stamp set if you don't own it. Okay. Now, I'm having an in-person event. It's almost full. I think there's only 1 spot left. So if you're in the Midland area and you'd like to come to my home on February 10th, I'm partnering with the Cookie Encounter. Her name is... I hear what you're saying. Winters up north are terrible. I lived in Nebraska for 33 years, and it was a lot, and I'm really glad to be in Texas right now, especially this time of year. Anyway, the Cookie Encounter is Heather Two's business. She not only makes fabulous cookies and sells those, but she also teaches cookie decorating classes. So she will be here to teach you how to decorate 2 fabulous heart cookies like the one shown. And then everyone that comes will get the January Valentine heart paper pumpkin box that makes 9 Valentine cards. So one more spot available. I will have the link to that up in the description as well. And lastly, great time to join my team. I've talked about this every day. If you join right now during celebration, you get all the products here, a stamp set, and 2 full packages of the Stampin' Right markers. You get to choose the color families. This is a $91 value. You can add that on for your celebration reward for joining during celebration, or you can get an extra $30 of product if you don't care for this right here. This is your best value though, right? My team is awesome. I would love to have you a part of it. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to move to my hands here, and before we get started with today's product, I want to show you one more time the online class to go for this week. These were the cards that we made using the Storybook Moments bundle suite from the mini catalog. This cute little welcome little one card with the ducks. Aren't those ducks adorable? A stair-step card that says hello friend, and inside it says thank you so very much. Great for spring, right? So pretty and fun. I like that this one can sit on a desk or a table like that. And this is one that was fully colored. Somebody Loves You. Great card to give to someone in the spring. For Easter, you could stamp Happy Easter on the inside. It comes with that stamp. Or just to let someone know that you're thinking about them and that you're loving them. And last but not least, I made this storybook box using all the ephemera and some papers and bling that are in this set. And this pulls out like this. You can you can put gift cards in here, write little notes or scriptures to the new baby, and it's definitely a keepsake somebody will love, okay? So the last day to order this class, to get this class to go in the mail is Saturday, and you have to place a $40 order or more, but it would be silly in celebration not to go ahead and place a $60 order and get another celebration item in your stash. Okay, so let me pull my catalogs out here. We are using 3 products from Celebration in today's class. We are using the Fruit Salad paper, maybe my favorite because I love bright colors. And believe it or not, we're making a little birthday card, and we're just using some of this paper just to give it some color and bling to the card. And then we're also using the Starstruck embossing folder. You know, that one can be easily missed. It's at the bottom of page 7, and I don't even think the picture does it justice. So I'm going to show you that today. And then, last but not least, we are using the Day to Celebrate stamp set. So those are 3 celebration items that we're using on today's card. I hope you love it. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining me. And of course, this mini catalog is gorgeous. This is one of those wildflower birthday cards made from that suite. Isn't it so pretty? I love the cover this time of our mini catalog. I think it's beautiful. Okay, so let's get started. This is the card that we are making today. It's a happy birthday card. If you get up close, you can see that it uses that Starstruck embossing folder on the early espresso right there. It uses a little strip of that fruit salad just to give it some fun color in the back. And this is that Day to Celebrate stamp set that is also Celebration. And then the inside says All Day Your Way. And I've blinged it up just a little bit there too. Okay, so let's get started. Pull all my parts out here and hope I don't lose any along the way, right? I'm famous for that if you're new to me. This is a peach pie cardstock, cut 5.5 by 8.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I'm going to grab my bone folder. If you don't have one, it is an essential tool for doing a good job of card making, okay? My fingernail just doesn't always do the trick. Okay, so there's my card base. Next, I'm going to grab two things. I have a piece of early espresso cut 3 1/4 by 5, and I've already embossed it for you. Can you see that? Isn't that fun? It's got stars with like bling coming out of them. That's why it's called Starstruck. The number for that is 164972 when you're checking out, okay? So I'm going to take this piece of Calypso coral paper, and it is 1/2 by 4 3/4, and I'm going to glue it right next to this Starstruck embossed piece right to the side right there, okay? So let me add a little bit of liquid glue right to the edge right here. Not all the way down because it's not quite as long as, and I'm going to grab my silicone mat. I've been using this more and more lately. I'm like, why wasn't I ever using this before? Silicone mat helps things from sticking to your paper, right? So I'm going to put my strip right there. They're very inexpensive. I think they're like $5 to $7. I should have had that available for you here. So that little strip's going to go right there. I'm just going to let that stay for just a moment. And I'm going to tell you what other pieces I have. I have the In Color Glimmer paper, and I've cut just a tiny 1/4 inch strip. It's just going to add a little bit of bling to the front of my cards. It is 1/4 by 4, and this is the peach pie bling of those glimmer papers. So we got that. I have a strip of that fruit salad. I'm calling it fruit party because this card looks like a party, right? I know they did a great job. Hi, Kathy. So good to see you. Okay, so fruit salad. This is 3/4 by 4. Okay, and this is pool party. That is 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, so now that I know that's probably gelled pretty good, I'm going to stick this panel up on this card, and it's going to go flush to that right edge right there. I'm going to use some dimensionals. Good morning, Brenda. Always glad to see you here. Brenda is one of my team members here in Midland. I'm so lucky to have her on my team. She is a huge help in my business. She comes over and helps me cut and prep for classes. I bribe her with food, and other sweet treats. So I love having her in my life. She's such a blessing to me. Okay, I'm going to pull these dimensional toppers off. Now, some people use the take the pick tool. Some people use a poker. You know what I use? My fingernail. It's just not that hard. Okay, so I'm going to pull up here and line this up right with that right edge right there. And press that down. There we go. We're getting a good start on the front of our card. Now these pieces I am going to glue to the front here, but this fruit salad one needs a little bit of a dimensional. So I'm going to add a mini on the end there so that it pops up off to the side of this Calypso coral right here. Okay. And then I'm going to add glue to the rest of it. I always leave the lids off my glue bottle, and then it gets clogged in the tip here, but I'm going to fix that real quick here. There we go. All right. All right. This is going to go flush with the edge. Is that right? Let me look at my, yeah, that was right. Flush with the edge on this side, and then that mini dimensional is going to help it pop up right there next to that side. I'm going to grab this pool party piece, and it's going to go right over that fruit piece here, fruit salad. It's going to be a little offset from the edge, right there. And then I have this blingy peach pie that I'm going to use liquid glue on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's just going to add a little bling to the front of the card. And what I like is this fruit salad gives a little interest and texture to the card by being like throwing everything a little off balance, right? Okay, so I have a pumpkin pie stitched circle that is little more than 2.5 inches, 2 5/8 maybe inches that I've cut. I'm going to set that aside right there. I am going to grab a scrap of white here and I'm going to start stamping. The only colors I'm using today are Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, and Pool Party. Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, and Pool Party, and a Memento Black, okay? So I'm going to grab my megaphone here, but guess what I'm going to turn the megaphone into? A party hat. So I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to grab my chamois. Look at my chamois. Yes, I use it a lot. Yes, it can look like this and still be workable. Honestly, you can make it look like this for as long as you want, really. Eventually, I get tired of the way it looks, and I throw it away and buy another chamois because they are not very expensive. Let me grab my mat here because this is a photopolymer set, and having a mat underneath it is always helpful. So I'm going to do a pumpkin pie megaphone that I'm turning into a hat. I'm going to do a little pom-pom for the top. And I'm going to do up here in this corner a bunch of confetti. And I'm just going to scatter it around. And you'll see why in a little bit. Okay. I'm going to clean those off, and then I'm going to go to my next color, which is going to be Real Red. Let me put my pumpkin pie away before I put my hand in it. See, I'm learning. Doing 31 days of Facebook Lives is helping me learn how to stay organized. Yay! Hi, Melissa. Hi, Barb. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so I'm stamping some red in here. I'm going to put a little red over here. I should have inked that up again. I don't think that'll show anyway, but there we go. And then down here at the bottom, I'm going to stamp another megaphone that's going to be a party hat and another pom-pom here for the top. Oop. Clean those off. And then I'm going to move to my pool party. I'm going to add some pool party confetti in here. There we go. Add some over here. Add some here. Maybe some in the middle right there. Okay. I always worry about the edges, so let me add a little more pool party around the edges. There we go. I think that'll do. That'll suffice for what I need to do it for. And hello, Sue. Hi, Imelda. So fun to have everyone here today. I don't know, what time is better for you? Is morning better? Is noon better? Is evening better? I kind of get a different set of watchers depending on what time of day I do my Facebook Live. There we go. So that's all I need for that. Now I'm going to grab my punch, and I have a 2 3/8 inch circle punch, 2 3/8 inch. And I'm going to go in here to where my confetti is, and I'm just going to punch a circle. Do you see why I wanted to like have lots of confetti on there? There we go. And it looks like it's completely covered, so that's good. I could have always brought in that confetti if I felt like it needed more. And then I'm going to glue this to this pumpkin pie stitch circle. Okay, and then this is going to get popped up. How do I want my confetti flowing? I don't guess it really matters. Confetti flies, right? I'm going to pop that up right there over those strips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one in the middle just to keep from sagging. Using the fingernail trick to get that wax paper off the top. I don't think that'll go viral or anything. Judy's fingernail trick, right? Not that anything's ever gone viral, but that's okay. There you go. Okay, so now I'm going back to that white panel. I just cut that circle out of. Did I throw that away? I did not. Here it is over here. Sheesh. Okay. I'm going to fussy cut these hats and these pom-poms out. Okay. So fussy cutting means you have to use scissors. I'm not cussing. I'm not fussy cussing. I'm just fussy cutting. I don't mind fussy cutting. And this is so easy to fussy cut. It's not like it's, this is so terrible. I have to fussy cut. Okay, there we go. There's that. I'm going to go to my pom-pom up here. And you guys, I'm not trying to get exactly around each of those little things. Look at me. I'm just like, I'm just moving my scissors around the pom-pom. Get a little bit of edges around it, but it doesn't have to be exactly around all those little palms there. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put a dot of liquid glue at the top, and I'm going to bring in my silicone mat here just to be safe, and I'm going to add that palm to the top right there. Okay, let that sit. Go to my red, do the same thing again. Cut her out. Aw, you're so sweet, Sue. I don't know what works best, to be honest. Like I said, I feel like I get some different watchers when I do it at different times, but I love having my tried and true people here too, right? The ones that always are here, always watching, either on Facebook or YouTube when I go live. I'm enjoying having both platforms live. Actually saves me a significant amount of time of having to download my Facebook Live and then re-upload it. Sometimes that can take a hot minute. And so that's a nice thing to be able to do, is both at the same time. Efficiency. I'm all about efficiency. Okay, last one. Maybe I'll do that pom-pom real quick first. This is my pool party pom-pom and party hat. Might have been fun to mix and match the poms on these. I didn't think about that. You can do you however you want. Remember, people, nobody knows what my card looks like when you do yours. They're going to just love what you did. Everyone loves getting a handmade card. Everybody. Guys, girls, kids especially, because they have a pure heart, right? They don't have a judgmental heart. But I've never given a card to someone who said, oh, this is awful, right? They're like, oh, you make me a handmade card. How sweet is that? And it's not about the accolades. It's about the love, right? Although, I have to be honest, I enjoy the accolades as well. If I'm being brutally honest, I like them both. So, So, do you have Facebook? Because I announce every day on Facebook when I'm going live. Unfortunately, YouTube won't let me do that, so I have to do that on Facebook. But you're right, it is hard when the times change, isn't it? And I have to tell you, in most weeks, I'm very consistent about my times. I'm normally on every Monday. Okay, let me think about I'm talking, so I'm not paying attention. This one's going on flat. The pumpkin one is going on flat right in the middle. The red one, you see how that silicone mat, it just peels right off. That's super nice. The red one is gonna go, so most weeks I go noon Monday, 10 o'clock Tuesday, noon Wednesday. That is my normal routine. But since I'm doing these every day for 31 days, I'm having to mix it up a little bit around my life, right? So, one of my New Year's resolutions was to, if I'm talking too much, just say, Judy, geez, we don't need to just keep talking through it. I kind of enjoy when people talk and tell us about their lives when they're crafting. But one of my New Year's resolutions was to take better care of myself, to get the health care that I need. I've kind of avoided that since I've moved to Midland. It's hard to find all the people, right? The dentists and everybody that you enjoy going to. Okay, so I'm going to grab this piece of white scrap. I'm going to get back to that, so don't worry. My exciting story. But one of my New Year's resolutions was to take better care of myself. So I've given up sugar for the month of January at least. I'm hoping to do that forever. And wheat, because I'm not gluten intolerant, but I feel like wheat gives me I have eczema, autoimmune eczema, and I feel like it inflames it. So I'm trying to give up both of those things. I have a group that I started. It's called No Sugar January. So I have friends helping me with that. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this happy birthday. I stamped it in black. I'm going to cut it at about a ½ inch wide. There we go. That was, my goal. And I'm going to cut this down on both sides about 1/4 to 1/8 inch past the happy birthday. There we go. So yesterday I made 2 of my 3 appointments I need to make. I made one so this is going to set right on top here of these birthdays, but you see the pumpkin is flat against it. So I need a mini dimensional right in the middle right there. So I'm kind of eyeballing where this is going to go so I know where my dimensional needs to be in the middle there. So today I'm going to the eye doctor. I don't think I've been to the eye doctor in a couple of years. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., I'm going to the dentist. That's the one I'm dreading the most. I dread the dentist anyway. I know a lot of you do not. I forgot to put glue on the ends here. I just have had bad experiences with dentists. So I've been kind of dental adverse. I wouldn't say I'm scared. I just kind of dread it, right? Okay, so there we go. What do you think? That is using the Starstruck embossing folder, some of that fruit salad paper, and our stamp set of celebration called Day to Celebrate. Okay, I'm going to put gems on there, but before I do that, I'm going to go to the inside. So anyway, I'm doing it. I'm a little stressed about it, but it'll be fine. I'm stressed about my teeth because I have ignored it, right? So I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what's going to. I brush my teeth multiple times a day. I floss, not every day, but most days. Okay, so I'm going to take the stamp, hip, hip, all day your way. I have friends who enjoy their birthdays all month your way, right? Do you have friends like that? They're like, it's my birthday month. I'm going to stamp this off real quick. Yep, I'm glad I did that because now I know I need a little more ink on there. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of celebrating birthday month with y'all. But I'm more doing this so I can show you all the celebration stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp all day your way right in the middle right there. There we go, nice and black and bold. I'm going to grab that confetti again. Let me put the lid on that. I'm so glad you said anti-dentite because we say that all the time. You know what, Kathy? It was the only time they had open that would fit into my schedule for like a month and a half or something. They just happened when I called to have an opening at that time. So I thought, Judy, just do it. Just get her done, and then you won't have it over your head, right? So 7 a.m., I know. But I'll have it done with tomorrow. And hopefully not have to go back multiple times for problems with my teeth. And then the last thing I need to do is just get a regular doctor's appointment and get my mammogram. I have had a mammogram since I moved here because you guys know that's very important to me, but it's time for another one. My sister had breast cancer, as a lot of you know, so I have to go. They suggest every year to every 2 years. So I need to go to the doctor so I can get a referral for a mammogram, and then I will have those things out of the way and out of my hair, and I can say I'm on a path to better health, right? There we go. One more. Now I'm going to do... Aww. Prayers for you. I didn't know that you were undergoing cancer treatment. Thanks for letting us know that. Now, your name on YouTube says William. Are you a William? Are you using your husband's name? Some women use their husband's name just for safety purposes, which isn't a horrible idea. Unfortunately, when you run your business, you can't do that. You need your name. Well, I guess I could, but it wouldn't really inspire people to come. So I'm putting a piece of that fruit salad just for the color, right? And then I've got another piece of this peach pie glimmer paper. And I'm going to cut a little bit down. It needs to be about 3 3/4 inches long. And then I'm going to banner cut the end here. So when you banner cut, you're going to go up the center just a little bit. And then from the corners, meet that center. And you have your banner. Okay? Bill. Hi, Bill. Let us know how we can pray for you through your cancer journey. Glad you're here. If you will, message me your address. I'd love to encourage you with some cards over the next few months. There you go. All day your way. Glad you joined us today, Bill. So if everybody who's watching, say a prayer for Bill today. Keep him in your thoughts. He just shared with us he's undergoing cancer treatments, and we want him to get fully recovered. That's always a very stressful part of your life, but I bet you've grown a lot through that too. Oops, I almost did that upside down. There we go. There's the inside of our card. So we're almost all done. What does it need? It needs some bling. So I'm pulling out these adhesive backed sparkle gems. Adhesive backed sparkle gems. And I'm going to add some bling to this. So I've got this all cut apart because I used it for a class not too long ago. And that's why I have all these pieces here. But it usually comes in a pack that looks like this. You get black and champagne and clear glimmer. I like a little bling. So I'm going to put a large bling up here and a large bling down here. And then I'm going to fill in some spaces with the minis. Do I have any minis out here? It looks like those are all the same size. Oh, here's some minis right here. I'm going to put a mini one up here with this one, a mini one down here with this one, and then I'm going to add one to my circle. You know what I thought I would do too? It might be fun. Let's try it. Add a little bling to the top of each of those pom-poms there. That's cute. I do like that. Little birthday party feeling on those poms. There we go. Cute. Do you guys love this? Thanks, Jackie. I love it. I love it too. I love I like the early espresso that makes everything else pop, right? And so here's my card front again. Happy birthday with those birthday hats, and then inside it says all day your way. So that was fun. Let me move back to my face here. Thanks for joining me on another Facebook Live of my 31 straight days of Facebook Lives. Going to the dentist in the morning. My plan is to be here around noon tomorrow. I'm so glad you all joined me today. Please show me some love and some likes. Share me out to your friends. Anything you can do to kind of help boost my little Stampin' Up business. Tuttle Up, Stampin' Up. You can shop with me right here in the Tuttle Up shop. Go to tuttleupshop.com. It'll take you right to my online store. And right now we are using this as a host code. It'll ask you for a host code. And RRX9QJJK is our host code that we're using just until this weekend. If you spend $60 or more, you're going to get the online class to go. And okay, William, I'm going to try to save your address there. Sometimes YouTube doesn't. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it did. So Division Street, Kathy. Oh, you won't be able to see that. I'll write that down before I get out of this. Thank you, Bill, for sharing that with me. I really appreciate that. Okay, so use this host code. If you spend $60 or more, you will get that Storybook Moments online class to go and a free embellishment package from me and a free celebration item. So why not, right? We got a lot going on right now, a lot of fun stuff. So, hey, God bless everybody. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you back here tomorrow at around noon. Bye-bye.